I'm Michael Watkins. I graduated from Shaw High School in East Cleveland, Ohio, and recently graduated from the University of Toledo in December of 2014 with a marketing major, business law minor.
My name is Brandon Brown. I'm going into my second year at Cleveland Marshall College of Law. I graduated from Oberlin College with a major in theater, and I also graduated from John Hay in 2010.
I am Janae Jackson, and I am currently a Cleveland Marshall law student.
The amount of exposure to the field of law that I received from this program is phenomenal. I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of different attorneys and judges since being a Lewis Stokes Scholar. Having the opportunity to not only do something that you really think is interesting, but to have an impact on the legal field and the legal system is phenomenal to me.
I was placed actually in the domestic relations department of the Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court, and that experience was very eye-opening and amazing because I was actually helping individuals make decisions for their life, and I didn't think that I would have that type of experience. It exceeded my expectations for that summer.
One of the most interesting experiences that I had as a Lewis Stokes Scholar was going to visit the FBI headquarters here in Cleveland. The activity that the agents had us do was working on kind of a recreation of the DC sniper case. And what they did was they broke us into groups and they fed us evidence in a similar fashion that they received the evidence when they were working on the case. It really helped them to give you almost a real world but small sample experience. And I really enjoyed that because it showed a different part of the law. Sometimes when you just have a job or an internship or a clerkship in one place, you only get that one experience. But I felt like the Stokes Scholars Program, through the field trips and through the meetings with multiple mentors, helped us to understand the public sectors, private sectors, in-house counsel, courts, even the FBI, and a day with the sheriff. So it gave us a well-rounded view of what the law looks like and allowed us to choose.
I love the mentors of the Stokes College program. They're very supportive, very compassionate, loving, and having that go-to person to answer questions, to get personal with, to share experiences and advice and just words of wisdom. I think that was very important.
Recently, one of my mentors actually gave me a recommendation for a scholarship, and we often talk about the different processes and different things that it takes in order to be a successful individual, not only just an attorney, but a person. And then my other mentor, through the process of taking the LSAT and applying to law school, was kind of intimidating to me. However, with her advice and encouragement, I felt confident enough to be able to not only apply to school, believe that I can actually be successful in school. And so having that great relationship with my mentors from the program is very beneficial to me, and I'm very happy and confident in their ability to encourage me.
I feel like part of my responsibility as a Stokes Scholars alumni is to be a mentor to younger students and people who are in similar predicaments that I'm in. Because when I was in undergrad and when I was in high school, I had people who were able to reach out to me, and that really helped pull me forward. So it's only right when I graduate from law school and I practice law that I turn back and I pull some people up with me.
I would consider this program to different bar associations across the country because I think it's beneficial not only to the students but to the community. To have young ambassadors interacting with attorneys and judges in the field of law is something I think that every city across the country deserves.
it almost becomes a basic necessity in our communities that should be provided to all communities. It's so important for students to have this exposure. It's so important for communities to see their youth be active and have a hand in that. And so I see it as intrinsic.
It's real world experience, and nothing can be real world experience. Even on a more personal, intricate level, what it means to become more disciplined, what it means to be professional, that's something that is hard to really learn inside of a classroom. So I think that the Lewis Stokes Scholars Program really taught me that personally, that professionalism and that discipline and being prepared and just what it takes to be a true professional in the field of law specifically. And I think that improves upon the community, because the community is a collective of its people. And I think that for each person who was able to benefit from the Lewis Stokes Scholars Program can go back into the community and teach others those things that they've learned in some places that might not be able to be exposed to those things.
Being a Lewis Stokes Scholar alumni is everything to me. It was a perfect fit.
Throughout my life, I always knew that I wanted to go to law school, and the Lewis Stokes Scholars Program has been that stepping stone to help me achieve that goal.
Going into undergrad, I knew that I wanted to be an attorney, and I knew that I wanted to go to law school, but along the path, it can get pretty daunting, and being a Lewis Stokes Scholar really helped me refocus and retool and understand why I wanted to become an attorney, why I wanted to become a member of the bar in the first place. But I can look back at those experiences and say, this is what I want to do, and I know this is what I want to do because of the Lewis Stokes Scholars Program.